beautiful babes, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I'm going to be wearing the same shirt as I am in one of my other videos of a vlog of me doing a work vlog, but it's okay, because I have time right now and I'm going to make a YouTube video because I'm really bored. So today's YouTube video is going to be about my ex-boyfriend. Okay, so I don't know why I sound so freaking illiterate in that last little clip right there. Just excuse me. I meant to say in my YouTube video, but you're going to be talking about my ex-boyfriend. Got it, guys? Okay, I'm sorry. We're going to call him Tim. Alright, his name is going to be Tim today. So what happened was me and my friend, let's call him Sam, okay? So me and Sam were friends, right? And me and Sam had been friends for a while, and then Sam and me were on FaceTime, but he wasn't on FaceTime, he was on pause the whole time. So I was like, hey Sam, what are you doing right now? And he's like, oh, I'm texting this kid named Tim. And I'm like, oh, who's Tim? And then he's like, yeah, he's this freshman kid that I know. And I'm like, okay. And then Sam tells me Tim's Instagram, and I DM'd him. And basically me and Sam have this plan that we're gonna prank Tim, and try to tell him that me and Sam are dating. We aren't. So I text him and I'm like, hey, me and Sam are dating. And he's like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, yeah, me and Sam are dating. And he's like, who are you? And I'm like, yeah, I'm Sam's girlfriend. So basically Tim falls for this prank, and he is flipping out and stuff like that. And then Sam adds Tim to the FaceTime that we're on, and so the three of us are on the FaceTime. And so Tim was very flirty and stuff like that, and he was cute, and I'm like, okay. But I didn't like him at the moment. But then he texted me. He was like, hey. I'm like, hi. So then from there we started talking. 2 days later, I really liked him. I developed feelings for him. He really liked me. And then he asked me out, and I said yes. And after that, he was throwing all these I love you, good night, you're beautiful, you're the best, I want to buy you stuff, I want to do everything for you, I'll give you anything, I'll come to your classes, I'll take you out to dinner, I'll pay for your clothes, I'll buy you gifts, I'll take you out. I'm like oh, and then he's like, I love you, I love you, I love you, and I'm like, oh my god. Anyway, so I still really liked him, right? I had a lot of feelings for this kid. He was my boyfriend. But it got to the point where he wouldn't let me go to bed. He was staying up on FaceTime for hours and hours and wouldn't let me go. I wouldn't get my homework done. I think it was actually around midterms. And he was just bothering me a lot. So then I saw him in school, and he was and I was like, oh my god, what the fuck? It got really awkward for me, and I wasn't sure about him anymore, and he would text me every 3 minutes, and if I didn't answer, he would spam me. He was really obsessed with me in a way, and it got to the point where it was getting really annoying and really disturbing getting that many texts from him. I could probably answer 2 texts if I wanted to. I don't know, I might. But it was getting really annoying, and it got to the point where I texted him and I'm like, hey, I think it's better off if we would be friends. And then he gets really sad. He starts getting suicidal. He starts crying. He starts texting Sam about all this stuff, and how he's so depressed and stuff. I basically broke up with Tim after 22 hours of us dating, and he I got to the point where he was just so obsessive with me, and during this time my friend's house burnt down, and he was just bothering me, and it was getting really, really annoying, stuff like that, and it was just I couldn't deal with him anymore, and I wanted to just cut him off. I just couldn't deal with him anymore. So then I went over to my friend's house that night, and I was there, and basically he wouldn't leave me alone. So I gave this girl that I know the phone, and basically he like kept trying to FaceTime me and stuff like that. He's getting really annoying. So then this girl, my friend, she FaceTimes him and basically goes off on him and tells him like, you need to stop texting her, like you just need to move on. And this kid does not budge. After I am nice to him, you need to stop, like can we just be friends? I get to the point where I'm getting mad and basically he won't get this across his head. He's so stupid right now. It's the point where I was getting annoyed with him. And then he legit sends this fucking video that he made, this little collage that he made, 29 seconds, of him basically like, a few days to remember. And it's basically a slideshow with some whack-ass music in the background, with like some whack videos of us and pictures of us that he put together. And he's like, I love you, and I'm like, you need to stop. Like, seriously, what do you not understand? I don't like you anymore. Move on with your fucking life. You could really feel the anger in my voice in this clip, because he literally drove me crazy. So yeah, this is how bad it was. A lot of pressure on me to the point where I was just getting so pissed at this kid and I couldn't deal with him anymore. So many people had told him like, you need to stop, like she doesn't like you anymore, like, and everyone was making fun of me for dating a freshman. And then my reputation on the guys team got bad because then me and Sam stopped being friends. I broke up with Tim. Me and this other kid didn't have a good background. So basically at this point, I'm just a clown on the boys track team. It really had a big effect on me. Then like a lot of girls started turning their backs on me and like making fun of me for dating Tim. Tim still to this day won't leave me alone. Like if it's like 11:11, he'll be like 11:11, and like I have to keep blocking him and unblocking him on Snapchat because I just like, he can't get across his head. And then he's asked me out, I want to say 6 times or 7 times, maybe 10 times after I broke up with him, and every single time I say no, obviously. And then he starts crying and getting suicidal again. Like I don't even understand why people still joke about it. I don't like this kid anymore, and he won't get it across his thick skull that I do not like him, that I legit have moved on. I don't understand him. Like, if you're watching this, Tim, you know what? You need to get across your head that I don't like you anymore. I'm sorry. I just don't. I am never going to like you again like that. So I would just stop asking me out at this point, because it's never gonna happen. Disclaimer for this video, just like to end this. Disclaimer, I don't have anything against him, okay? He was just not fit for a boyfriend, and he really got so obsessed with me to the point he literally was getting, but that doesn't mean that he's a bad person. He's a very sweet guy. He's very nice, but he's just not good for a boyfriend. Don't. Thank you. Thank you all for watching, and let me know if you ever want another video of me ranting about ex-boyfriend or anything. Actually, I don't really have any other ex-boyfriends. Actually, yes I do, but I don't know if I should expose them. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. So bye beautiful babes, and I'll see you in my next video. Okay, so there's something I forgot to mention in my video. So after I broke up with Tim, he decided to start texting my sister on Instagram, and he started hitting on her and hitting her up and asking her for pictures in a bikini. It was just getting really inappropriate what he was doing. Like, he literally would text me and be like, yeah, can you tell my sister, give her my tablet so that they could talk, and I'll show you the text too. But like, it's just like, you don't do that.